Looks like I might have a bulb burned out on the passenger side. Maybe I just need a bunch of bulbs. It's not working. There it was. And it's just the front passenger that's working and the rear driver side. I don't know. So I have to see if it's bulbs or not. So as you can see, steering wheel removed. Got ready to take this off. Took the blinker assembly hazard light off, partly off. So I just got to pull that out, and then I think I'm going to need to remove this part with the key on it in order to get it out. And then get that done, because my blinkers just weren't turning on, and the hazard switch, you had to jiggle it to make it even work, and even that, they weren't necessarily both working at the same time, both sides. So that's gonna be replaced. I found one online for sale. Pretty cheap, considering not too many places carry this particular harness for an 82 E350, but I found two. One's $11 cheaper, so I'm going to be getting that ordered here shortly. So next step is to just get this off and then take the harness off. Okay, so here's a better close-up of the tab I just removed. See, it came out of there. So once you take that red tab out, those little metal connectors, they slide out or push them out, whatever. So that's what enables you to be able to get the wire harness through this narrow passageway. You can see there, you know, there's some columns that you can actually get the whole that end piece through, but not in this E350. You can't, I don't know if you could see in there, but that's basically as much room as you got to work with the wires. So there's no room to work with. So fortunately, they do make it a little easy. Ford does, with the little sheathing that splits when you take the screws out. Makes it a lot easier. So I'm gonna see if I can show on here how this is gonna work. Well, then there's a little tab here that locks them in. If you can see that tab. So I think with that pushed out, there it goes. So there's number one. So you get these little tabs here, little holding tabs that you'll find on most harnesses to kind of just lock those little, each connector in place, and you can push them out. There's another one. Okay. That's about all I'll do for now. There's a steering wheel pulley puller that you can rent this from AutoZone for $20. It's like 21 with something with tax, but it's worth it, and they let you keep it up to 90 days, so that's good. Unfortunately, one of the bolts was stripped, or I should say got stripped. Can't see it. So I'm gonna have to replace that because it just wasn't going in. So, but as you can see, it takes 2 of those bolts with that piece. The center black bolt goes right there, and you turn it and it pulls the steering wheel right off. So it's really easy. Just make sure that your threads are good in the steering wheel and on the bolts. But I should be able to replace one of these at the local hardware store. Okay, so just waiting on the harness. I'll get that, and then we can go from there. Show you some more. Alright, so I hope you've learned something. I've learned some things today. So just pull that red tab out. Then you got those little tabs there, little gray ones. Bend those back a little bit and push those connectors out. Then with those out, it can fit right through the hole. Alright. So I'm taking the connectors out. Now I'm about ready to pull the harness out. I'm going to take this another kind of sheeting thing, wire wrap, take that off so I can get these through. You know, should pull through now. Pretty easy. There you go. Oh, let's see. I think I just pulled. Oh, okay, that's got that there. Oh, I see. All right. Must be the ground wire that I've just disconnected. All right, so there's that. Got that piece off. Out with the old and in with the new. My turn signal hazard light switch came in the mail today, so I will now be installing it. Put a little bit of grease in there, make up for the olds. Took out some of the old grease that was kind of dried up, and sometimes when you get these parts, they don't always match up. Not sure why. This one said it was for this year and model, but the light bulbs for the gear here that lights up that is different. I can get it out here. See the difference. I actually went to a local auto parts store last week, and they had one for an 84, and it said it didn't fit this, but it had the exact bulb and everything. So I don't know what the deal is. This is an 82 RV, yet the switch that would have fit was an 84, and the one that says 82 isn't a match. So I'm gonna make this work. I waited 7-8 days for this thing to come in the mail. To get a better price for it, saved about $10. So I'm just gonna use the old wire, and the bulb looks good on this, so it should still work. I just replaced this. You can see it, the old one broke, separated from the wire, so I stripped it and stripped the wire and put another connector on there. So that's good to go. So I'll take this one out. You can see it's separately woven in there. So I will take that one out and just plug this one in its place. And if all works out, it should work for me. Another thing that's different on these new ones is my old one had 2 pegs there, and all the pictures I've seen, and even the one I looked at the local store, has only just this one. So I'm not sure what's going to make the difference here or not. But I'm going to put this in and pray that it works. Right. I gotta get a picture of this so I can make sure I know what wires go with what. As I need to take these out in order to fit it through. Okay. Well, I think I'm getting closer to figuring out my blinker problem. I just checked the other side over here, and you can see it's blinking there. But I got my voltmeter here, and it reads over on that one. You can see where they have attempted to repair it some time ago. I don't know if it ever worked, but it's not working now. So got the negative attached to that, and then I touch this part. If I can find it without, there we go. Right there. It should have a reading, and the only reading it's got is 0. Okay, so that's that. Now I'll go over to this side. Set it up over here. See if I can keep it in there. I don't know if I can do it with one hand. I don't think so. Okay, so I was filming and talking. Well, I wasn't filming, but I was talking. Oh, my phone camera turned off while I was trying to hook this up. I'm gonna have the same problem again. Alright. Try this one last time. I'm going to try and do this again. Alright, so I'll hook this here. And I saw it turned on here. So let me show you it while it's still going. It's hard for me to hold it, but you saw it. There it goes. Its flasher's going on. Alright, well, I'm going to turn this off. Pull my
battery goes dead. I was saying earlier, before the camera turned off, they did some extra wiring, and that one loose wire here, it feeds, I know it at least feeds that light there for the license plate. And when I get some bulbs in there and there, I'll be able to see if it feeds those as well. But my guess is all those other wires there go up to those individual lights. So it's been a long day. I worked on the propane tank, had that removed and painted it. Looks like 110% better. And let me turn these lights off. So we got that. Those are working. Well, by tomorrow, hopefully I'll have 4 flashing lights. Hopefully blinkers too, that would be great. Maybe that's what's been keeping the turn signals from working, I hope. Getting ready to figure this out. All right, have a good night.